Alright, so another video. And I'm gonna try to make this one quicker because I know last time I was a little long-winded, but that's just me. But this is just something I've been thinking about and I thought about today. And after having a conversation with my friend, I realized like this is actually something that I need to deal with. So yeah, I felt the need to make a video about it. So pretty much, have you ever like felt the need? Look at me, I'm already starting off long-winded. But have you ever tried, I'll start off like that. Have you ever tried to start something and then failed at it? And I know everybody have, but have you ever started something and failed at it because in the beginning it wasn't like authentic? Like your reason for doing it wasn't authentic. Well, a lot of times I find myself running into that problem, you know, with different things. Some things less important than others. But one thing was when I would have like this desire to glow up, and I would always, now today saying it, I realized that all the times that I was saying I wanted to glow up, or I was, you know, I feel the glow up or the glow up coming soon, I was looking at it in a very, unauthentic or inauthentic way. And what I was doing was I was seeing all these people around me glowing up, and I'd be like, dang, that person used to be like that and now they look like this. And it was all about the look, you know what I'm saying? So I had to realize like the glow up is not necessarily about how you look, because in that way it's not authentic, because your appearance, you hardly ever even see it, you know what I'm saying? It's more so what other people see when you want to glow up, or you feel the need to, you know, pictures and all of this and that. Not saying the pictures are bad, but just in the sense of what I'm speaking of, the glow up being real and everything, you know. So I had to realize like glowing up or creating a new you that satisfies who you is or who you are has more to do with fixing the things that you feel are weighing you down. And that doesn't mean just physical appearance. That means inner appearance, because glowing up, a glow comes from the inside out. And I mean, it's just beauty radiating, literally. So I realized today how much I really love the term glow up. But I also realized how much I was misusing the term. And so that being said, like I start to dig a little deeper and I start to realize, well, I'm a person who, I hate to burn a bridge. Trust me, I hate to burn a bridge with anybody. It hurts me. I can't do it. I, despite what a lot of people may say, am a really nice person. I am a really kind-hearted person, and I am so sensitive. And I have grown to realize that burning bridges don't work for me. Whether the person burnt the bridge or whether I burnt the bridge, it doesn't work for me. It's always unsettling for me. It's always uncomfortable, and it always makes me feel some type of way. And sometimes even for days, months, years at a time, I feel uncomfortable until I have another interaction with that person, and maybe it lets me know that that bridge wasn't completely burnt, and it kind of heals me a little bit. But also I'm the type that once I realize like, okay, that bridge didn't burn, now I just want to go ahead and cut you off, you know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily want to pick up from where I started off. So I said all that to say that I'm not a bridge burner. I don't like to burn bridges. And I had to like take all of that in when realizing like if I want to glow up, then I have to fix some of the bridges that I have burnt with other people. And even some, and because I am who I am and I'm so sensitive to these types of people and situations, I had to realize that even if I feel like somebody done me wrong, I cannot allow that to take away from my glow up, you know what I'm saying? And so I have to fix those things. And so recently, for example, I felt the need to cut a couple of people off who I should have never cut off. And I'm not ashamed to say it, but I decided that I was going to cut my parents off, my mom and my dad. And I am every day, like I cannot say that they think about this as much as I do, but I also can't cut them short and say that they don't. But I think about this every day, and I'm like, did I really cut off two of the people who I need the most? Not because I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm just done with y'all, but more so because I thought cutting people off meant a better me. And it didn't. It was just me running from the situation and not knowing how to deal with it. And so I fell, victim to the term cut somebody off when I'm not a cutter offer. And it really done something to me. So moral of the story is, if you want to glow up, realize the things that hinders you for real, and not the things that you want to feel like hinders you. Like, dig deep and realize what really hinders you. Like, for me, for example, I know that I'm a person who cares about relationships. I know that I'm a person who is not the hardest person in the room, that is not going to be able to walk away from somebody who I want a relationship with and be okay with not having one. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, instead of running away and say, I'm going to cut you off because it's going to make my life easier, it's going to make my life better. Yes, it's going to make my life easier at that time, but I'm running away. So long term, it's only hindering me. Whereas they might be the type of people who feel like, well, you cut me off, I cut you off, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And they could do it, and I can't. I would never be able to grow and glow up if I do not fix certain things that hinders me. And so, like I said, moral of the story is, if you want to glow or if you want to grow, be authentic in making that move, because one thing you never want to do is cut yourself short. And if you are running away from your issues and your problems instead of fixing them, and trust and believe that everything doesn't get fixed the first time you try it, or the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. It may take years, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if that is who you are, if you're the effort person in a relationship, and I'm not saying a relationship like just man and woman, intimate or anything. I'm saying family, friendships, personal, like business, any relationship you have. If you're the type of person who is more, I want to say, your feelings, you hold your feelings on the inside, and by the time your feelings come out, they all over the place, and they're, more so contributing to the problem than helping it, because you haven't figured out how to express yourself. Because in a world full of people who claim that they don't give a fuck, you're that one that does. You have to handle things differently, and by differently, I mean the way that is most satisfying to you. So like I said, I'm not gonna make this long-winded or anything, but first and foremost, just put yourself in a position to be yourself. Don't try to be one of those people who don't give no fucks if you know that you're a person who gives some. Just give them, and give them in the right way. Give them in a way that's satisfying to you. Because at the end of the day, you are all that matters. And you can't glow up if you're running away from stuff. You just dimming your light. And dimming your light is not what you want to do. So, yep, that's it.